Hello, and welcome to Simulacra Studios presents Trinity Continuum Aeon, ASIYAH. I am your story guide, Scott. These are my players. Our information and pronouns are on the screen. When last we left our freelance scions, they had just completed a job for the mysterious and dashingly handsome Norsa. The whole order are dashingly handsome, or horrifically terrifying, depending on their mood. But they had just completed a mission for the Norsa in which they had test-casted a horrifying piece of anti-aberrant biotechnology that seemed to work. Right? It worked.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think
As far as we can tell you.
I don't think it was horrifying. It worked. It just wiped them the hell out.
Yeah, it did, and thank God it didn't touch any of you. But anyway, they had just gotten back from that. They had rendezvoused, taken their ship back to its hiding place, the ASIYAH, which, while it looks more like a normal ship, there's still some hesitancy about having it in public view. That's fine. However, as they approach Absolute Zero, sort of the main city of the belt, they begin to see emergency transmissions from Absolute Zero about a attack on the station, as well as a broadcast from Doc's Merry Men, a band of pirates that has been menacing this space for some time, talking about liberation from the corpo-fascists and, the governments of Earth and making it a true pirate haven. Just keep your heads down, citizen. Everything will be just fine if you just let us come in and kick these bastards out. That kind of thing with a jaunty little pirate hologram thing. So, you guys are incoming to Absolute Zero. You're receiving these messages. Sensor readings are starting to pop up on the Starlight's screen, which is not as good as, say, the ASIYAH's readouts, but you are beginning to see blips on the radar, and there's certainly more of them than you'd like. What is everyone doing? You guys are... I'd say probably you're within about half an hour from having to, be concerned about things targeting you, based off on the ranges you are, so you have some leeway of time.
And how close are we to Absolute Zero?
You're probably about, I'd say, about an hour away.
Okay, so they're going to be between us.
Yeah, they're going to be between you and the station.
Okay, so let's do a quick culture roll to know how killy these guys are, just how killy they tend to be.
Yeah, sure.
Are they murder hobos?
Are they what kind of pirates are they? Are they fun on the screen?
I mean, yeah, that's a culture roll. One success. I mean, they're pirates.
Pirates do what pirates do.
The only pirate group that you're aware of that explicitly goes out of their way to not kill people are the Hounds of the Void, who are the ones that are kind of not so much in charge, but there's an arrangement with Absolute Zero right now because of the reduced presence of the Legion. They are kind of the security fleet for Absolute Zero, so you have no doubt that there's going to be some clashes.
Some pirate on pirate
action. But yeah, you don't get a read on how killy or non-killy these guys are. Probably less killy than the Hounds of the Void. No, more killy than the Hounds of the Void, sorry.
We do have at least an arrangement with.
Yeah, you have a tacit arrangement. You guys have yet to have a sit down with the Hounds and their leadership.
This is So, you guys want to try to get back onto the station, or do you guys want to fight these fuckers? Because
if we get them to the station, they're gonna ask us to fight these fuckers, according to. Probably. That was what was in that last transmission. Last time, right?
We need everybody to fight.
Yeah, we need everybody on either one way or another. This is you get a definite sense that this is a serious situation. That if you dock here, you got
Yep. So
don't expect to continue to dock here if you run away.
Yep. So I guess the real question is,
how are we going to do this?
How involved we want to get in this, and do we want to use this ship or the one that has actual armor?
You want to make ourselves famous with the new ship?
No, but it's an option.
No, I mean we could probably be station famous. I don't mean I doubt the news is going to be talking about this in anything but the most abstract. So
pirates killed pirates. That's probably all that they're going to do.
Yeah. So if we want to swoop in a nice ship and start blasting guys, which I'm not really fond of, just icing people. If we can avoid that, I'd love to do that. Little full up on taking of lives right now.
Understood.
Well, let's say if we could have portals without getting our stuff stolen. If we do see anybody getting spaced or their ship's messed up, we can always, well, take prisoners.
Suppose.
Does anybody else
And
have
Alex
pilot?
glowers briefly at Damian.
No.
Okay.
I'm not really.
Does, like, we could have the Starlight be, like, where we put the prisoner? Well, I guess we could do that on the ASIYAH.
Well,
If nobody else, the idea to have two on one battlefield is dumb, so...
oh, wait. Actually, how far are we from the ASIYAH right now?
You're about the midpoint. Because the Starlight is fast.
Yeah.
So you guys have been traveling for roughly an hour-ish. So you are an hour away from the ASIYAH. You could try and teleport back to it, and then yeah. The problem is that without boosting, the ASIYAH is slower than the Starlight.
Yeah.
But you could try. You could also try and teleport the ASIYAH, but
I could.
it's a little bit easier now because you've increased your size so much. As well as your transportal. Yeah, with no consequences at all. So you could definitely try to pull some stuff with teleportation to get either. As you guys are floating in space, moving in a direction, so eventually the decisions will be made for you.
Yeah. We haven't been noticed yet.
Yeah, no, you guys are far out enough that you're just getting this through radio transmissions and like some radar signals.
I can try to bring the ASIYAH through, however.
Oh yeah, you could just open a portal to a big portal to the ASIYAH.
Yeah.
And
Ask Pilot to bring him through.
Yes, I could do that.
I mean, what more is gonna happen to it? Like, whatever asshole is hijacking your powers? What more can they do to us? Let's find out.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
I start to take off my necklace, my very valuables, and start to put them under me.
listen, I'm just real talk here. If we either got to do that or we got to push forward, because I don't know, like I don't think it's gonna last 2 hours. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen really, really fast and probably really brutally.
Yeah.
So
We have not had time to armor up this ship. I'd be much more comfortable with the ASIYAH.
Yeah,
all right, well, let's portal through the let's pull the
If you can.
ASIYAH.
I'm just real nervous about what's going to
all
happen.
right. So
Oh boy.
how we doing this? So you're going to be using the gateway's power.
Yes.
Which let's go ahead and just bring that up, just so we have the rules. The rules. The ASIYAH is a size 4, so you're definitely going to have to try and push for scale, which is in Prometheus Unbound.
Prometheus Unbound is right here.
There.
You want me to grab it for you?
Grab that and look up the side rules for me,
Does
please.
enhanced attunement do anything for me for this?
Not with this.
Okay.
No.
It was worth asking.
You do, however, get your enhancement from the dysfunction.
Being fucking insane.
Indeed. All right. So this is going to be a psi plus transportal roll. It's going to cost 3 psi points for just one portal. However, you can try and make a multi-portal network, but let's figure that out. Your psi is 5 now, right?
Yes.
So I believe that means that your base size is 2.
Okay.
So
I have to
you have
increase it by 2.
to push it by 2.
Okay.
Which you can spend hold on.
I think I can spend additional.
Yeah, you can spend additional successes or psi points to increase the maximum size of creature that is up to 3. So if you plan on spending the additional psi points, you only have to push it up 1 scale.
Okay.
Which do you have the rules for that yet?
Is it in the Upeo?
No, it's not in the UPO. It's in the general side rules in the back.
Oh, general side rules in the back. Sorry.
Okay, audience, I'm about to do something real stupid.
We're all about to do something real stupid.
That was the actual.
But mostly you.
Here you go, bud.
Just hand it to me.
I haven't looked.
It's fine. Rules, everybody. It's part of the game.
I'm not as familiar with Prometheus Unbound.
All right, pre-planning for scale. So you decide how much additional scale you want to try to achieve. 1, because you're planning on spending up to 3. You spend an additional 2 points of psi, and you roll with a level 2 complication.
Oh.
So you have to get 2 additional successes over the base, which is just 1 success.
Yeah.
So you have to get with your enhancement, but you do have that enhancement.
Yes.
So it's halved. Well, with the enhancement alone, you'll be able to buy that. So actually, this isn't that thing. You just have to plan to spend a bunch of psi.
I'm down.
Yeah. But you got to make the roll first.
Yep.
So yeah, psi plus transportal.
It's gonna be a lot of dice.
A lot of big old dice.
Hands.
Yeah. So you're pretty good on this.
Just moving them out of the way. We're not looking good so far, everybody.
We got to
You got plenty. If nothing, you can blow the
Oh,
momentum.
wait, no. We've got 2.
blow all the momentum you want. It's better for us if you do.
3.
Boo.
Okay.
Got 3.
3
plus.
with your enhancement from. Do you have favored mode as well?
I do not.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
But with your dysfunction, you're just so very good at this, and that plenty of thing, you're able to do that for. So basically, this is costing you 4 psi, unless you would like to make a multi-portal for an additional 3 psi, in which case you could basically put 1 portal at the ASIYAH, and then another portal that gets you to absolute 0.
You should just do that.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay, so 2 shimmering giant portals appear on either side of the Bobo. The Starlight. It's always going to be the Bobo in my heart.
Mine too, buddy. Mine too.
Yes.
But yeah, so you see the ASIYAH on one side, and the absolute 0 on the other. When you guys see the portal, before you sort of like break and turn to get back to the ASIYAH, although you could even you just keep going. Like you don't have to orient it in the way that it is actually in oriental space. But as you're sort of like casting back to the thing, you do see like the drive signatures of ships sort of burning in from different directions. The most shocking thing that you see is you see signs of massive damage on the side of Absolute Zero that you guys don't normally frequent, which is the military dock. It looks like the one battle cruiser of the Legions that was still stationed here kind of got Pearl Harbored. So there appears to be massive like damage, electrical discharge, as well as like active fighting going on the opposite side of the station that you guys normally are from, which is because it's off limits to you because it's a military base.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not going to make my aspiration of not killing anyone today.
As we're getting started, may I go ahead and do enhancement on myself with my electromanipulation?
Absolutely. How long does that last, or can you
I
spend?
believe it lasts a scene.
Okay.
Adds 1 dot to mental for attributes for each success spent. Temporarily. Actually, let me make sure I'm right on that. I thought I looked it up before, but I may be wrong. All these power. Oh, never mind. It's mode dots time duration, so I should probably actually wait a little bit.
Or
that.
you can just commit the psi and have them.
I'll do that.
Yeah,
and
just
have them
commit
out
Yep,
until you uncommit the psi. Exalted rules for moats and such. Okay, all right. So you guys continue to burn through the portal that goes to the ASIYAH.
Add us a momentum.
You did a fail. Okay.
Glad we're not botching.
I mean, that's up to you if you botch or not.
Well, I got 2 1s on my dice.
It doesn't really matter.
Nah, this is already looking dire enough.
Okay, so you guys rocket through, do a quick burn to hit the ASIYAH dock. As soon as you guys unload from the Starlight, you hear a ship's voice saying, you're back. What? Oh, okay, I can see. That's very strange.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
Down to fight some pirates.
Are we shipping out?
We're fighting.
Oh, then by all means, yes, to the bridge, please.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Are the
Right.
babies still asleep?
Yes, they're still in stasis.
That makes it easier.
That's good.
Right. So we have a number of bridge stations that you guys can attend to. We've got the helm, which allows pilot actions. Can attempt aim, survival, and empathy rolls at a +4 complication, so it's kind of difficult to do so. Tactical allows aim and technology related to tactical information, and with science at a +2 difficulty. Engineering, which allows technology actions, can attempt science actions at +2 complication. Science, which allows science and enigmas actions,
I'll go there.
can attempt technology at a +2 complication. Navigation allows survival actions, can attempt pilot actions at a +4 complication. Command allows command actions, which if you had a bigger crew would probably be a thing. And then communications allows empathy and enigmas actions, can attempt science at +3 difficulty. And then there's a bunch of stunts that you guys can do, which, I'm not going to list out because there's a lot of them, but they're related to all those skills.
Cool.
So
I'll go to the
what
helm.
mechanically, just as a quickie, what is command actually like in this scenario? Would it do anything?
Command,
I have it. I'm good at it, actually.
so I'll just tell you the stunts that you can do.
Okay,
or
yeah,
the
that'd be
tricks
awesome.
you can do. Command, situational control variable, provide enhancement to any other station. So you make a command roll, and it would apply enhancements to another station. Make it so with a cost of 7 minus target's cunning hits. Replace another actor's skill with your command, or add +1 if equal.
Okay.
So you essentially.
And also, I'm assuming there's just some gunnery positions around here.
Yeah, I mean,
somewhere.
that is the tactical station.
tactical
I mean,
There we
I
are.
think you and I are going to
Yeah,
have
let's
to,
just go
like,
to the
rock,
tactical.
paper, scissors for tactical.
But there's also communications, which was where is that? That would be empathy actions probably if there are. He didn't list any stats for those. Okay, never mind then. But that would be for like literally communications, like communicating between ally and enemy vessels.
Actually, I think I might take the communication station because I have empathy. Like, if we wanted to do something for
Oh,
that,
yeah. But
maybe
you-
I could try to coordinate with the
Yeah,
other ships.
the Enigma's actions that you can take on that would be electronic warfare, provide a complication equal to successes spent to another vessel, or radio silence, increase difficulty of any actions requiring detection of your ship by 3.
Cool.
And that costs your target's cunning.
And I was thinking probably science station, but I'm not really sure what kind of stuff would be applicable in combat.
Science
or technology.
allows Enigma's actions,
Yep.
and science stunts would be penetrative scan for 5 hits, gain +1 scale for Enigma's science and technology rolls against the target, exploit weakness, apply level 4 complication to any type of action opposing this ship on opposing ship, aim or pilot, etc.
Well, that does sound like the place for me.
That sounds like
Yeah, that sounds great. We can knock out shields. We can take out, like,
Yeah.
Make it hard to hit us.
immobilize them, basically.
So yeah, where would you be putting the incoming portal? Like, what are you guys like? Are you gonna be showing up on the line in a defensive position? Are you trying to try and hit one of the flanks of the incoming vessels? How are we entering onto the
How would you
scene?
guys like to enter?
So, in terms of a dispersion of how many of the pirates, does there seem to be a? Are they fully encircling the station?
Yeah, there appears to be about a dozen vessels coming in attack positions. And they are kind of like coming in a dome, mostly centered on. It's kind of a lopsided dome. It's coming in from the side of the station that wasn't attacked, because you're certain they probably have their own kind of like heavy hitter vessel going toe to toe with the Legion vessel, which got sucker punched. So
I'm biased to flanking, but
I mean, yeah. Why don't we could just show up next to one of these guys and broadside them?
That's what I'm
Let's do
thinking.
it.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Like,
Real surprise.
We've agreed
Yeah.
to enter with a bang. So, everybody, we are entering with a fucking bang.
Let's do it.
All right. Gunnery.
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll us some initiative. That is your Dex plus empathy or cunning plus athletics.
This counts. Another. Why can't I remember the word that we use constantly? Because I got 0.
0.
That's right.
Just add momentum to the pool.
Momentum. Thank you.
We got some of that good momentum.
Good momentum. All right, I will take
We're
that
going to
off.
need it.
That's one. Oh no. Fuck.
0. Okay. Alrighty. So what that means is that the bad guys who rolled 5. However, this is definitely a surprise action on your part.
Okay.
So I will say that you guys get the first round this round.
Excellent.
But as we go, they will be going first.
Yeah.
Well, we can just start by hitting them with the coil gun at short range. I mean, we are close.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Go
Okay.
for it,
I'm
sir.
going to shoot him with the coil gun.
Do it.
That'll be nice. I think everyone will enjoy that.
So so you are acting at scale. Now you're at the which station are you
Tactical.
at? You're at tactical. Okay.
We're both at tactical?
Oh shit, you're right. Can you?
Yeah, there can be multiple tactical stations.
Perfect.
It's just that means that another section isn't being covered. So you're right doing the coil gun. Enhancement 6 plus 1 scale, so you're right. This is a 6 scale attack.
Okay.
Or 6 advantage attack. Short, but you are definitely in range because you showed up right up on their ass.
Ooh, they're not gonna like that.
Surprise.
You're on the coil gun, I'm on the laser carbine.
Yep. 5 on the dice. So.
5 on the dice plus 5 from the enhancement. So, yeah, you lay in. You definitely hit and crit this bastard with a powerful coil gun shot. Definitely not an expected hit from this guy. And they're going to open up with their own barrage of laser. It seems whoever's on gunnery is quick to act.
We need to seize up their gunners.
That was what I was
Want a
thinking.
link?
Sure.
Well,
That's an
Yeah,
action,
they
right?
with the power of your shields and armor, they are not able. They just sort of splash you with a blast of laser flare that does not seem to catch purchase on it.
all right.
Before we do that, why don't I go ahead and try to lay some complications down on
Sure.
them?
Yeah.
That's an enigma's roll, right?
Good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, if things
If you guys don't mind if I go.
No, go for it.
Go.
we should. Yeah. If we have like a breather, that would be a good thing to do. But
Well, if lightning calculator can count, then that is 4 successes. And that's the mathematical calculations, such as trajectory
Okay,
of
so you're doing
spacecraft.
Okay, so you're doing
was doing
electronic warfare.
Yeah, that was
Awesome.
an enigma's roll, right?
Hot.
Yeah, absolutely. You how many total successes for that?
4.
4? Yeah. You began broadcasting all sorts of like confusing telemetry data and definitely like messing with their sensors using like confusing holographic images of your own ship to mess it up. Who's going to go next?
Do we need to let them go?
We just did, right?
No, yeah,
They
they
were
just
Oh,
they shot
okay,
at us
cool.
and
They
failed.
shot
I can
at
go.
us. Shoot them.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, here we go.
Give them another.
1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 7 dice that I get to roll. Yay. Oh boy, guys. One. Sorry, I have to.
No, do it.
Why am I doing so badly today?
Oh,
That is unfortunately only 1 success.
All right, and what was it you were trying to do? Sorry, I was looking for things.
Laser carbine.
Laser carbine. Okay. Yeah, that's at scale 5, which is pretty good. Yeah, you do manage to ping this ship, but you're not able to crit it. So it's just 1 damage to
Still
to
some
that.
damage.
You could, if you wanted to, you do a couple other things. So you have 2 extra hits to play with here.
Okay.
So you could, the simplest thing you could do is bolster, which is just straight up add momentum to the pool with those hits.
I will do that.
Which is nice and juicy,
That
which
is very
gives you
good.
momentum to spend. Right, yeah, so you blast it. So I believe that goes you last.
Yep. Basically, since we just came in, we shocked them. I'd like to still try and take the element of surprise to move. Ideally, like below, or just like what I think would be most advantageous for our gunners.
Okay, so you were basically helm. Let's see, pilot. You're doing attack pattern, which provides enhancement equal to successes to aim actions.
Yes.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your pilot.
That's fine.
Okay. That is crap. That is 3,
Hell yes.
4, 5. So 5.
5. Okay, so that means that it doesn't mean much for you because you're already rocking a 5 enhancement from the coil gun, but you are going to get the full complement of 5 enhancement for that.
I was curious. Like,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I already think I'm all right.
Yay.
Before we move on to the next round, Ship says we are receiving a transmission, tight beam transmission from the station, using from. Yeah, I believe those are Aeon codes from what I can recognize.
Patch it through. And I'll, if I need to, is it encrypted or anything?
No, it's not encrypted. This is hopeful. You get kind of a audio only message. It says hopefully friendly battleship that just appeared. We could definitely use some help with a cargo delivery run on the other side of the station. Please have a docking port open. And be ready to receive cargo.
Am I able to respond?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just respond with my code phrase or whatever it is I use to identify myself. And all right, ship, let's get ready to receive whatever they're looking for.
Okay. And you see, and you begin to receive telemetry of a ship that is a ship, maybe like it's a box with a rocket on it.
Oh, a fireboat.
That
Out in space, that's all you
yeah,
need.
that is sort of launched from one of the one of the docking ports on the station, burning your way very quickly.
All right.
And you guys link up the telemetry so that it can come into an open docking port. All right, so that means that these guys are going to take a shot at you, and actually another ship is going to be turning on you and firing on you as well.
Great.
Yep.
So,
Let's go.
I assume they give us the information of where we're supposed to take this thing once we.
Other side.
instructions will be forthcoming. Yeah,
Okay.
that's definitely other side.
Yeah.
I get the strong impression that we're going to be delivering something to their big boy.
Yep.
No.
No successes on the first one. That was a total whiff.
Nice.
They do happen
Hooray!
sometimes.
Ship's just that awesome.
Do your
Yeah.
communications, jerks.
All right. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Actually, yeah. The first one that totally whiffed. You guys are able to do a sort of a quick response as they sort of do a major blunder on their incoming pass, and you put a targeted laser blast right into their command bridge, and it starts to list. The second one, no joy on that. They don't shoot you because they are trying to get out away from what just happened because they are just incompetently maneuvering their ships.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you go up against, well-trained silence.
Exactly. All right, so that's their go. Who would like to go next?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna get like. Are we close? How are we on these other guys that are coming at us? Do we?
So yeah, you've got the one that you guys first came up on has been the bridge has been taken out, just because they lined themselves perfectly for you to happen, and the other ship that is sort of in range for battle right now with you guys is still sort of your guys are still kind of maneuvering.
Okay.
How about I get them? How about I put some complications on them?
Yeah.
Dealing
Great.
with us.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're gonna make a
Do that same electronic warfare.
electronic warfare thing. Cool.
Yep. Yeah, a little better. That is 5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, they've got a hefty complication on them next time they try and strike at you. Or maneuver. But yeah, so if y'all want
I'm
to
just gonna
light
shoot
this
him.
motherfucker up,
Do it.
I'm gonna go after
Yep.
you.
Enjoy the coil gun. Sorry if that was loud. Anybody? Ooh, daddy. Phew, 5 on the dice.
Nice.
So,
okay.
10 total?
10 total. Awesome. Yeah, with the scale difference, you do a mighty blow to them. They are still up, but you're able to do at least 3 damage to their vessel, which is not good for them.
I will, if I'm allowed, send a. Are we allowed to like try to message at them, or is that an action?
I mean,
or-
that would be an action at the communication stations. You
Okay.
are at tactical, that does not allow for that sort of.
That's fair.
You're not at a compatible station. For
It
that.
wouldn't make me sad to send them the "you can wave the white flag and we won't murder you" message, but they may, if they shoot at us. Well, is what it is.
They've already shot at us.
That's
They've missed.
fair. I'm just. Okay, shoot them. Whatever. Shoot them. I'll just cover my eyes.
Is it my turn then?
Yeah, it would be your turn.
We don't have to
Alright.
kill them or blow them up. We just need to incapacitate.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Looks at the picture of the
that one.
one with the bridge smoking into space and jettisoning crap.
They're
fine.
incapacitated. They're fine.
4
4. Okay, so with
plus
the 5
that
enhancement.
5 enhancement.
Yeah, that's real good. Yeah, you finished them off. You were able to put a shot right into their engine as they maneuver, try and do a tricky clip and burn maneuver on you, and it sputters out, and they lose the ability to move. However, they still are a box with weapons that can presumably fire. But
Just
that would
nudge
be
them through the portal back to
Just put them nowhere.
All right. So we're on target to get the box.
yeah,
that's
you're on
coming our
target to get the
way.
box. If you would like to, you can try and let's see if there's anything specific. Evasive and nah, you're good. Yeah.
There's no need to do a Serenity with the barn door open to catch them on the windway.
No, I mean you can basically make a pilot roll to catch them in a way that reduces the time that you need to travel around to the other side of the station.
Okay.
Maybe ideal.
Yep, I like that. Let us do that. So, nothing. Babe.
We have a lot of momentum.
I got 2.
If you need any.
I got 4.
All right.
4 successes. Okay. So yeah, you
Sorry.
open up one of the docking ports that is closest to the bridge. And you guys sort of hear an ungraceful ka-thunk,
But it worked.
but it works as you begin to burn around around the station, around the Vesta asteroid. And so you're essentially heading away from the bulk of the fighting, sort of around to that edge of the station. And as you guys are maneuvering, you begin to hear sort of these heavy footsteps, and someone wearing a piloting a tactical Vark, BioVark, comes onto your bridge, like full helmet, full on. He's standing at a scale 2 size, so this is your 9 foot tall space marine.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a big
If
old
there's
boy.
like a badge or anything Aeon people have, even though I'm suspended, I do have mine out.
There is no need. There is a giant Aeon Trinity symbol emblazoned
I'm
on
at
it.
mine.
Oh yeah, I know yours.
Yeah. We're friends.
You hear kind of a modulated voice saying, "Wouldn't have come if I didn't think so." It says like, "We are in trouble on the other side of the station. I need to deploy."
Okay.
We'll get
Do
you
you know?
there.
We
do you
got
know-
it.
I'm trying to think of if there's anything stupid or clever we can do to anyone on that ship that would make things worse.
He like you hear the grins as like, "That would be me."
Okay. What?
Those
What?
are so
I'm
cool.
clever and stupid.
I just tried. Are you a scion? Oh wait, I don't have to. Well,
Yeah,
you don't.
you
Well,
roll if you wanna
no.
roll.
What kind of scion is what I mean? But
Make a
I'll
roll.
just. I don't need to ask. I can just look. Yeah, 4. So
Normal dude.
just a normal guy. It's like okay. So linking up's out of the question. It's just a high formatting tolerance.
He's as you guys are sort of maneuvering, just as you see the other side of the station, as you see kind of like the carnage that has occurred here. The Legion's dreadnought, the Legion's battleship, is like cracked. There's barely any of it left. What is maybe being held together with some telekinesis, because it looks like they came in hard. Like the ASIYAH is beginning to pick up hard radiation, so they probably hit this with a fusion missile.
Those sick sons of bitches. That's awful. Okay, well,
It's the
after I look
it's
at
the big
that-
dog.
after I look at that, see that, I look around. I'm like, can we just put him on the bridge? We can put him on the bridge, right? We can just drop
He
him.
kind of looks to you like,
We can just drop him on the bridge.
I can do it.
I'm gonna douse for the captain of the
I can
ship.
do it.
okay, do it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
You can call me Captain Shell.
Captain Michelle.
Yeah, 5.
5. All right, yeah.
Captain of that ship.
Yep, you get the captain of the ship.
Link. Open it up.
Got it. Does that give you the crazy?
We'll find out in about 5 minutes.
Nothing on that. I have a lot of dice to roll once again. What can I say?
And I did buy off the field problem as well.
Okay. Oh, you did good. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
That's a thing that you should noted. You would have had enough success to buy that.
My
off.
enhancement.
Come on now.
Oh, I did.
Don't do this to me.
When I tried to do the when I tried to enhance myself.
3.
Okay.
We still have momentum.
3.
Sorry, I totally forgot.
3.
3 plus my enhancement from being
Yeah.
crazy as fuck.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, okay. So this is a remembered connection because you're using it via telepathy. So that is normally it's a 1 difficulty. Let me just double check that. Make sure what we're dealing with here. So yeah, this is at a +3 difficulty.
Fuck.
So
Buy it off.
You don't got momentum.
I'll buy it off.
okay, you'll buy it off with momentum. Okay.
This is too cool not to buy it.
Yeah.
So they'll buy that off, and you buy off the psi field. So yeah, a portal opens up on your bridge to their bridge
I believe that's your General Warhead.
as the Doom music plays,
Yep, and
Go forth and wreak havoc.
and he just sort of steps in, pulling out multiple weapons. Well, he chucks a grenade in through the portal first,
As is correct.
and then he chucks 2 grenades in. One's explosive, one's smoke, and he just begins to rip and tear.
Keep the portal open. I want to watch
I
this.
am.
This is so
Bless you,
hot.
sir.
I'm absolutely going to be open.
Oh god.
Yeah, it is not pretty when a 9-foot tall killing machine wades into a location that is pretty secure. So that starts happening.
I guess I'll shoot them with beams.
Yeah, the enemy ship appears to have taken a good deal of damage, but it is still functional and big. Like this is a scale 5 vessel. So mechanically, it's on par with the ASIYAH in terms of power and shields and armor. But the size is a little bit smaller because it's got some TARDIS shit happening. But we'll go ahead and keep the same initiative. But once again, you have surprised them, so they're on a delay. So we'll let you guys take first action on this one.
Well, how Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. You go ahead. I was looking at something I could do about the
But I will say,
situation.
currently you are, because you just sort of like came around the side of the asteroid, you're currently at space long range.
Right.
So the coil gun would be less effective.
That's why I
Yeah.
was about to ask, which is why I walk
So,
over
like-
to the portal, aim inside, look for the guy with the most with the dumbest outfit, and shoot him.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make an aim roll.
And I am specifically not letting anything that is
Yeah.
hostile
Yeah,
to us
no,
come
that
through my
is-
portal.
Well done.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Good thing I have enhancement. 2 plus the enhancement from my gauntlet puts me at 4.
At 4, yeah, you
Nice.
are definitely able to wing one, put a laser blast into them. You have an additional hit that you can do something with.
I'll just pin him down.
Pin him down. All right, got him. Cool. That is excellent. All right, so then, yeah, so they are going to respond. They are going to attack you at long range with their own laser weapons. As a new fighter has entered the field.
Oh, don't worry about us,
Hi,
guy.
boys.
It's fine.
Man, this is a good ship.
You should look over there, not over here.
And you guys are doing
How you
this
doing,
at
kids? You already have a
equal
bad
scale.
day.
Bet y'all didn't expect a Varg to show up.
Yeah, I bet y'all didn't expect a Varg to just portal onto your fucking bridge.
Okay, yeah, actually, I forgot. I should have been having you guys roll for defense here. Roll for defense for the ship.
Okay. What these bits?
That's going to be resistance. So your
The
yeah,
ships?
well, yeah.
Let me pull the ship back up.
Well, the ship doesn't have a stat. Well, it has a handling bonus, but it has a +3 enhancement to that.
Armor.
Yeah, you're just going to roll one of your resistance attributes.
Okay. Stamina, I guess?
Or you can hold on. You can roll evasive maneuvers to increase the defense until next. So yeah, go ahead and make a pilot roll.
Thank you. I like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That sounds much better. That is much, much better. Okay, so it's 2. Seven.
7. Oh, geez. Yeah, there's no chance. Like, there's absolutely no chance.
Y'all ever seen a capital ship do a barrel roll?
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah, and with the enhancement that you guys have from the basic armor of this thing, that's a 9 defense for rolling around. Very good.
Vega's just going, woohoo!
Yeah, so it just you literally like roll to the side and prevent it from shooting you.
All of us are happy that we're wearing those fucking bracelets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I'm glad the cats are asleep. I'm glad we're all wearing bracelets.
Okay, so that's going to be someone else's turn.
All right, I think I already did the shooting, right? Or is
Yeah.
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 Okay, cool.
So that would have been your action, by the way.
Yeah,
to,
that's fine.
To do evasive maneuver.
I am happy to use that as my action.
So who wants to do a next?
Do you want to go next or shall I?
You go.
I mean, I'm just going to keep doing my fucking with the other ship.
That's why I'd like you to go first.
'Cause I do have a thing for converting energy, but
'Cause-
it's only electromagnetic energy, and I don't think that can do much about
Well,
whatever
today
kind
the
of
dice
radiation they
hate
got
me,
going
so
on.
Yep. Any bonuses?
yeah. I'm rolling my butt.
Me too. That's 4 successes.
Okay. Yeah, so they are going to have a complication on their next attempt to blast at you. All right. Yeah,
Guess
that's
I'm
gonna
about to do
be-
the
yeah.
shooty-shooties again.
Yay!
Works for me.
Okay, that's 2.
2. All I had to do was save the dice don't like me, apparently.
Yeah.
Now, I will say you were not getting the attack pattern bonus
Yeah, 'cause I didn't
because
do
you
that.
did the evasive maneuvers action.
It's 2. Question. Since I'm using the laser carbine, would sniper help me at all?
One of those abilities might. How many dots in that do you have? And where's my core?
I've just got the 1.
I've just got the one.
Race to pull it up.
No, that's not it.
Oh, don't crash on me now.
Oh no!
I believe, yeah, it's only a 1 point.
Yeah, I think you would have had to. I know you have to aim, which is basically you take an action to aim
okay.
before you do that.
That's fair.
To use any of those sniper abilities.
That's fair. Next time.
Makes sense.
But you. So how many did you roll? Plus the 2 enhancement from the ship. Okay, so 4. Yeah, and this thing's armor is too thick. It does not do much damage to
That's
it.
fair.
No problem.
You're still getting
all
a
right,
headache.
so we are at top of the go. That means they are going to make a shot at you. It looks like they are also they are continuing to bombard the remains of the battleship, the Legion ship, but they're also split. They are splitting their attacks between you and it.
Okay.
And they absolutely fucking whiff. And yeah, that allows that actually allows the what looks like the one big Legion cannon to line up and do a solid hit on their ship. So they're like you see like their energy shields go down, and the ship start to take some serious damage.
Oh, good.
Hell yes.
On that note, since I don't have to defend, can I do the attack pattern?
Yeah, you can do attack. Well, yeah. So if you want to take the first action on the PCs, you can absolutely do that.
Is that okay, or do you want to go?
Getting us. Well, no, I just want to get us close enough for the coil gun if we need to. But this thing might pop.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean you can move.
We could do
yeah,
both.
You can do both.
Yeah, that's
it's
all-
just
that's all
you're
I care about.
you're choosing to enhance attack rather than defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you benefited from that last defense round.
Yes.
With that previous attack. Yeah, and looking through the portal, it is absolute chaos as good old Cap Neon tears through this bridge crew.
Okay. So that's 3 successes.
Okay.
Do I need to spend momentum, or?
If you want to, you are just.
Oh, that's right. Mine just add on to whatever
Yeah,
you guys. So I mean, 3's pretty good.
Yeah, so you guys basically get a 3. So that means that once again your coil gun does what it does 5. So
I'm less. Honestly, now I have a different idea of what to do. But yes, I mean, if you want to fire the coil gun,
I mean, I've been on the laser carbine, but I can totally fire the coil gun.
It's
yeah,
fun.
you can switch up.
Well, I'm already standing by the portal. That's the thing.
yeah.
I'm off. So I'm standing.
That's right. You're off of the
Yeah.
station.
I'm
Okay.
kind of just right at. I'm putting my arm through. Ooh, it's much hotter over there for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
Yeah, Saya has a better climate control than this pirate ship.
Hope y'all didn't like y'all's consoles because I'm gonna shoot them. Yeah, I'm gonna burn those consoles.
Those went in my sleeve. Can I please redo that?
Yeah.
Thank you. It was so not fair.
Yeah. Well,
I have
you
little
know,
hands, and
as Brian Murphy told us, you have to honor the cock. If it dies cock, you got to honor the cock.
all right. So that's 3.
3 successes plus the 5
Plus
from the
5.
coil gun. You're at equal scale. Well, no, you're still plus 1 scale on this, so that's another plus 2. Yeah, you hit a solid blow on this ship. It is a very big vessel, so it is still functional, but a solid coil gun blast. Like as it's having to split its attention both between trying to finish off the Legion's vessel, trying to deal with you guys, and dealing with the hell that is happening on their commands track. Yeah, that actually, like the combination of those things, you hear like a couple of more shots from the other side of the portal, and you hear kind of a clear the bridge. The good captain kind of does a battle roll. He looks like he's taken some hits on his bio armor. It looked like he got nice and up close with the personal and says, like, I'd close that if I were you.
It was nice meeting you.
No, he's back over here.
He's on ours. Okay.
Yeah.
They rolled through. Gotcha.
There is a sort of a cracking of the hull from within, of multiple explosions from the inside. Crack it open. It says, thanks for softening it up for me. All right, we've got multiple breaches on we've got multiple breaching pods in the station.
All right, back in.
He says,
I'll go get Angel of the Lord.
You get my
kind of nods.
Yeah. It's like,
One badass to another, yeah.
it's just it's laying in its case against the wall. Just
you grab me my rifle.
yeah.
He says,
I think Damian's rifle is named the Equalizer.
Let's drop the link for now in case it gets close. In case it gets too crazy.
He kind of says, take it around to the side. There's a secret. There's a concealed port that we can access for a ship of this size.
All right. Sounds good.
And he like does something on his wrist mini compass, and there's basically a coordinate with docking credentials that shows up.
Excellent.
All right.
And he's as you guys are maneuvering, he kind of like takes a couple of breaths, and says, "I'm not exactly sure what's happening here, but I definitely think it's more complicated than from just some fucking pirates."
I mean,
Seems like it is.
this is a lot of effort.
Did they always work together so well?
I mean, Doc's Merry Men is a tight crew, but
There's a difference between being a tight crew and being this coordinated and this prepared.
Color me stupid, but is there a Doc? Is there a guy? Is that actually a guy's name? Like that who runs the fucking thing? Is there an actual like guy who heads the thing?
yeah, based on our intelligence, there's a leader.
Okay.
I don't. He may have been on that ship. I don't know. I wasn't taking names.
No need.
Let me do a quick douse. See if the leader of Doc's Merry Men is still is around and where he is. Hopefully, floating in space right now, but we'll find out.
Nice.
5?
Jesus.
Okay. And you've got a ridiculous range here, even without boosting to interstellar. Yes, he is still around. He is decently far away from here right now. He is not in the field of battle.
Of course.
And with that higher roll, I will allow you to see that he is sort of at a command station that has, like, you see around him, you see like the battle being portrayed to him. He's an older gentleman, like scraggly, salt and pepper beard, kind of mixed Asian, Caucasian features. And you notice that he has someone beside him who is kind of in a you're not sure of the standing relationship, but you do recognize the Golden Ministry's pin on her lapel.
Oh no!
That asshole.
Well, Asher's probably pretty still and quiet at that moment.
Okay.
Probably trying not to cry, but it's like I know where he is.
Portal time?
I can do it. You know I can do it.
I know you can do it. Just give me a second.
He says, the captain says, well, you can do as you wish. I need to help contain the
Yeah,
situation.
we'll drop you off.
Absolutely.
Give me.
Their deal. He kind of. That's weird.
What?
My eyes on the station say that they're not being as indiscriminate as one you might expect for this. They're being targeted, passing over. They're not killing everybody. They're being
Who
very
are they
precise.
targeting?
I don't have that much data.
Understood.
From what we can tell, they're hitting specific places, but I can't give you that
Do
information.
you want their commander? Because we can get him. I can do it. I know I can do it.
That sounds like a good idea. I have lives to save.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping is that if we have him in custody, maybe we can bring this thing to a fucking stop.
We'll let you know. We'll call in.
Yeah, and so you basically, as soon as you guys get docked, he makes it through to that airlock, and you guys hear the trailing doom music.
Get a Halo chorus.
When that airlock's closed, I just say, it's the adjuster.
Well, this seems like overkill.
Fuck.
I don't know. Let's just go fucking take care of it, please.
Okay.
All right.
I just rack Angel of the Lord.
Okay.
I guess I'll grab a shotgun.
All right. So yeah, you guys have a remembered connection. So it's a +3 difficulty to open up a portal to where they are. You do have to link in order to.
Yeah, I will do that.
Get that.
So before
Well,
I
you can. You don't have to necessarily. Link. You would have to just sort of telepathically give that to him.
Yeah, I can give you the location too. But what I want to do is I want to actually use focus sensing real quick.
Okay.
To know what's in the room with them, how many people are around
Okay.
them
Yeah.
and stuff
Go
like
ahead and
that.
make that
So-
roll.
And get like details in the room, because might as well.
Oh, that's kind of
do
what I
have
thought.
these two big
I
bombs.
guess I mistook that. That's for.
Well, that's the
we're
thing.
doing.
Okay. Oh, okay. You thought. Okay.
But if you want to make that roll again,
'Cause
it's fine.
The way the rules. If you look over how the rules read, it's kind of confused. Oh my sweet Jesus.
Well, now you know everything.
Yeah. So that'll be 5.
5 successes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll give you sort of the core clue. You see this is. You can see that this is a smaller vessel. This is a scale 3 vessel, so a little bit smaller than the ASIYAH. Kind of like a fast recon ship. There are, in addition to the 2 people that you were able to determine before, you see that there are sort of several men at arms in the sort of the core command compartment. So yeah, you have 4 clues or leads or whatever.
I'm gonna spend a success to look over the pilot's shoulder and get the exact coordinates. So
Yeah, you get
just
those.
relay that into the link. It's like here they are.
Thank you.
Any scions in that room?
None
Okay.
whatsoever.
All right, let's see what other details. I'll take a.
I'll give for 2.
Yes.
There is something weird about the adjuster. Like they seem. You don't get an aberrant vibe off them. You just sort of get like this uncanny coldness off of them.
Unsurprising. The worst kind of blessing. I guess I'll just do a quick weapons. Like how packing is everyone in the room?
Yeah, I mean, there's a smorgasbord of kind of off-market refurbished laser rifles, shotguns, mercenary special.
Got it. All right. Open.
Do you want us to go there, or do you want me to drop them through somewhere on board the ASIYAH?
We do have a break.
We could just steal their ship.
No, just them.
Just
Yeah,
them.
like,
put it
literally
on-
like a portal under his feet and put
They'll
him
get
in a
out of the
brig.
way. No, that won't work on either of them. They're too smart. We'll have to just.
You can try.
I mean, you can try it, but they're
It
gonna.
will come down to dice, but
We
Worst
can.
case scenario, I got
do
these
you
big
want me to
juicy
do?
bombs.
It's true.
That's what it says on my sheet.
That's true. We can. Let's rig it up to where we can send the bombs if they happen to jump. You got a bouncer. Oh, we could just do gravity control or some shit. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
To tape one to get one of those extra one that I have in
The
my pocket
bracelet.
of the bracelets and start
Yeah.
We do
All
have
right.
extra
Into it.
bracelets.
All you've got to do at that point is just whoop.
throw it. I know.
All right.
This is funnier.
Is everyone armed and ready to do this awful thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh God,
I don't.
Shotgun.
y'all! I'm using so much psi right now. I'm
awesome.
scared.
Yeah, make sure you're checking your psi.
I've got
20,
a lot.
You got 20 of it,
Yep.
but they run
Yeah.
out.
Nope.
Oh, come on. I just went in my sleeve again. Sorry, I have little hands.
Hands.
That is 2 plus my enhancement.
Okay, so I'm going to give one of them a roll to roll out of the way.
Of course.
Which they are essentially rolling against that one extra hit, unless you would like to throw some momentum towards it.
I would
Some
like to throw
stacking
some momentum towards
Yep.
it.
You can spend a total of 3 if you like.
What do y'all think?
Yeah, fuck it.
Smoke what you got.
Let's do
this
it.
thing.
Which, ding.
Oh, yay!
Okay. So, yeah, one of them is getting a roll away from this because they're talent.
Yeah. Figured.
Yeah.
It's like, don't say a superior, don't say a superior.
Oh, no, we already had that one.
Yes.
In case anyone was thinking a normal guy who could go Doom, that's a fucking superior.
It was
Yeah,
absolutely a
that's
superior.
superior,
Yeah.
yeah. Also awesome, by the way.
Yes.
No successes on all those dice.
Take that, you piratey chump.
L-O-L.
So both you are able to open it up. Both Doc and Madam Adjuster. Where is this portal outputting?
The brig?
So the secure containment facility.
Yes, I'm not bringing them on board the
okay.
bridge.
All right.
So confused.
Yeah, you are able to open up a portal, and they.
Ship, would you please pin them to the ceiling so they can understand how bad the situation they're in is?
I'll work on that.
Thank you. I have
They
to go
need to have a bracelet in order to have
Okay.
such a thing.
We'll sew
but they
them
are
to them.
floating. We could just start accelerating.
Oh,
Yeah, give them the rough ride.
Sure.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
going to
So
close that
throw the-
portal now.
close that portal.
oh wait.
It's in the brig, so
I was about to
you
say-
have throw from here.
Unless you want to... unless
No,
you,
you're right. Yeah. Sorry.
Unless you'd like to throw that bomb through, I can close the portal.
Can I throw it from here, or do I have to be in the brig where the other end is?
Yeah, the other end's in the brig. So
Yeah, that's what I
Nope,
mean.
nope.
We're
it's
yeah, you
fine.
didn't have enough
I
for more.
didn't.
we're hot and
the portal.
tired. All right.
Yeah.
Unless you try to, I mean, you can try and open up a window.
You know what? I don't think this is a good use of our abilities or time.
Nah. I
Or
think...
bombs.
Or bombs.
Or bombs. Yeah, I think
Also,
we're
I don't
good.
even know how powerful these things are. I just stole these. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Probably pretty
So
strong.
They are big, juicy bombs.
I'll go ahead and
my God.
accelerate back around.
Yeah, you kind of have to be a little careful with this
Yeah.
because acceleration is not a body's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you basically actually someone give me an enigmas roll on this.
While we're doing this, might I suggest waking up the cats and bringing them when you come down to talk to them? I would be intimidated.
That's true.
It's like bringing, adorable dogs.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you're gonna have to maintain a pretty steady state of acceleration in order to pin them without bursting their blood vessels and doing all the shit that you guys don't have to worry about because you have gravity control bands.
Hey, let's just take them some bracelets.
Yeah, let's make them.
Yeah, I mean, but you in order to incapacitate them, you're gonna have to burn at a
Right.
very specific rate,
Yep.
which will not be conducive
just-
to maneuvering.
And let's be honest, guys.
All right.
They're just humans. They're
They're
just
flo-
human.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're floating right now.
I just thought I'd take advantage of it as I have to move back over anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Did you
mean,
send
It was just an
communication?
idea.
they're
Send it.
floating. They can't move anywhere, and they're just
That's fair.
regular people. It's totally fine.
I will say you also get some battle communications that the basically a full muster of the void Hounds of the Void ships have also arrived and are fully engaging with Doc's Merry Man's vessel. So there's an evening out of force in the battlefield.
Okay. Then we gotta. Do we have any way to? I'm gonna start heading for the brig, but as I'm
I'm following. I'm gonna
walking.
watch this.
We're Sorkin. It's like, do we have a way to project video?
Oh, yeah, easily.
Okay.
To whom?
Everyone.
Oh, that might be harder. I could do individual.
Okay.
I mean, do we have that ability on the communication station?
Not the way I do it.
All right. Fair enough. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it.
I just need people to see.
Oh,
See who we have.
I can you know what? I go to the communication station. Hey, ship, can you get a feed from the brig to here? I'm going to try to start patching something up now that I know what you're trying to do.
Absolutely.
So,
I really need to find that core book, which might have been upstairs. All right.
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah,
it
no,
down
I think I
here.
might have brought it upstairs. That's fine. I can look this up real quick. But yeah, so you guys are heading down to the brig. Are you waping up the kitties? I heard that was a plan.
I just suggested it for
Nah,
intimidation.
I don't want to spend time doing
Yeah.
anything. I don't want to
I
give
mean,
them
they
time
gotta
to think.
wake up and they'll be crabby.
Yeah.
And then that's my problem, not their problem.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm crabby and that's everyone's problem.
Yeah, it's everyone's problem. They'll probably knock me down and undercut what I'm trying to do here.
Him. Yeah.
But you control the food thing sometimes.
There's a reason we don't have attack cats. We have attack dogs.
yeah, so you guys head to the break area where, with the state of acceleration, you see these two individuals are kind of not used to this because that's not how space travel works nowadays. Is they're like just struggling against the gravity. It's so they're kind of.
I was going to stay
Oh, you're gonna stay on the brig? Okay.
to control, but I would like to listen.
Well, and I was also
And I say in my head, I am not planning to shoot either of these people. Just to be clear, I really just want to scare the shit out of them and then put them in a cage forever.
Did you still want me to try to broadcast this?
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to, if the ship's able to get me a feed up the communications, to try to start broadcasting something to anyone who can see it.
Sure. So
think
you're
To
basically-
broadcast video of what they're doing.
I think I'm going to also stay on the bridge
Okay.
because if they're going to broadcast that, there's a chance of us getting attacked.
Okay, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Give me a technology roll to kind of get that set
Yes.
up. The sort of interface.
Can I assist from the bridge?
Please.
Since I'm still up there?
You are on the helm
On
station,
the helm.
right?
Yes. If I'm too far, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. It was just an idea.
I mean, you can move stations.
Yeah, I just moved over to the communication
you
station
or-
for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, either you or I can move. Actually, I think I can do tech rolls from.
You
the,
have a better tech than me.
I think I can actually do technology rolls from my station.
Yeah,
from
you can.
tactical. So if I can assist,
Yep.
You do it, yeah.
Because I got 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
what would you like me to roll?
Dice.
Go ahead and well, it says you can do science. It says you can do science from tactical.
I thought it was technology. My bad.
Maybe you can boost a signal or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have much in the way of science.
But yeah, go ahead and make that roll. While I
Yeah,
look
mine
up
was
a
like
thing.
survival and something. So not really useful. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have science, so I don't think it'll actually be very useful if I try to assist you.
Yeah. So you guys set up that broadcast. It's broadcasting basically to absolute zero as you arrive at the brig. And so they're pressed to the wall. Doc, who seems to be a little older, there's some blood trickling out of his nose a bit. The woman who you believe is the adjuster is sort of bearing it a bit better, but is not speaking because she's fighting against the force of gravity.
I'd take a... Let's see, how would I do this? I'd probably carry a pen on me.
Okay.
I walk up to the adjuster, I just float up to her very gently, and I put it upside down cross on her forehead to start with, and then I float back. And I point the coil gun at her. Explain yourself.
You still have cosmetic surgery on, right?
Yeah, but my voice hasn't
Your
changed.
voice hasn't changed. I'm going to give her a quick empathy roll to see if she actually recognizes you.
Because I'm obviously unconcerned with the old pirate right now.
Yeah.
Because, like,
He's not
not
doing
smart enough or useful enough to have done this himself.
Yeah.
She, through gritted teeth and kind of like fighting through the acceleration, she says, "Oh, Master Golden, thank you so much. Thank you so much. They hijacked my ship on the incoming. I wasn't expecting. Is that truly necessary?" Like, and she like,
And I look at the pirate. That true? Point the gun at him.
give me an empathy roll.
God, if this is actually not her doing. But she was standing on the bridge with him. Damn it, why am I gullible?
That's why
why
you
your
give them
daddy
a chance to
raised
explain
you.
themselves. Also true.
2.
2. It is hard to read him just because he's in such distress. But he isn't necessarily like protesting or anything like that. He's got this thing that he's dealing with right now that seems to be more important to him than like interacting with you, because this is a rough situation for him.
Okay. You know what? I clamp a grab bracelet on the ankle of the pirate.
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
You have 10 seconds to tell me exactly what's happening here, or I will blow your brains out on camera.
Give me a command roll.
Okay. Asher's about done. About done, everybody. Three hits.
3 hits.
Well, actually, I'm lying, so 5 hits.
Oh, 5 hits. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Always be lying.
He kind of is still a little flustered, and he says, we were this is we were taking the station for our employers, and we weren't gonna. I mean, we're a lot of bite. We're not a lot of bark. We're a lot of bark. We're not a lot of bite. This isn't necessary. You don't need to be threatening me with a coil gun. That's...
Say the name of your employer for me, please. Or I will continue to have to threaten you with this coil gun.
Over the link that we have, tell him that she'll take the bracelet off if he doesn't start talking.
That's the next step. That's a good idea.
I need a empathy roll from you right now.
Wow.
7! 7!
You see a wave of emotions go over his face as eventually, like in the middle of processing this, it's as it sort of makes its way through like terror, resignation, determination, and as it's flowing into like fear again, you see him bite down hard on one of his back teeth.
God damn it.
Shit, I'm too
What
far
are
away.
you doing?
You feel me trying to link with you right now. You, Vega.
Yup, let's go.
We need to look up the rules of psychic links because
I don't think we if we're in mind link, we can.
Okay.
We can.
So you are maintaining the mind link.
I have always.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have
then
it every
that
day.
allows you to psychically link.
Now, if it takes like 6 seconds or like we're rushing time here, I know that, but
Yeah, this is a very time-sensitive thing. It does take an action to do it, though.
exactly. So it depends on how long it takes that to kill him. I will still try.
Okay. So you would essentially be attempting to use Vitakinesis.
Yeah.
This is definitely a poison effect that he is taking.
Yep.
So there should be something that deals with that.
Itrosis, I believe there's one that like I can get his template back to stable.
Let's take a look here because I think there's actually a lower tier one.
Oh, good, even
that
better.
deals with like poison and.
That might
one
be.
that's-
You know, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect
I gotta
it.
respect that,
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Dedication.
he is, that is one badass old man. Too bad we about to try to fuck this up.
Yeah, because Itrosis is where all the healing stuff is.
Yeah, it is. So increase difficulty on the target. Symptoms does not nothing to heal the underlying causes. Accelerate. Oh, yeah. You can use accelerate to try and purge the system. Hold on. Resist damage from. Yeah, you can essentially boost his own ability to resist, his natural ability to resist the toxin.
Okay.
Seems to be what would do this here. So that would be your Itosis plus Psi. You both have to spend a Psi point to use this power.
Yep, that's
Have fun,
fine.
guys.
or spend inside. That is perfectly fine. 3, 4. Size conserved plus 1 point for attunement and range. That
Yeah,
would
you don't
look
have
right.
it. It's not attunement.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You're doing this at a distance using his link.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, wait. Smaller hands. It's cocked. It's not the one I wanted to redo, but fine. Got 1? Do we have momentum?
You do have three momentum, of which you can spend 2.
Do it.
Sure.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and spend those to get that to 3 successes.
Okay. I am going to be rolling some of his dice. I'm going to be rolling a dice for the poison that he's using, which is a lethal poison, which would essentially kill him pretty quickly.
No.
And then I'm going to give him the roll with 3 enhancement. Good. So, you reach through this connection that you have with Asher and feel, you sort of interact with this person's biology as you feel an incredibly lethal poison begin to flood into his system. And you, like, putting your Vitakinetic hand into his system, you start detoxifying, blocking the chemical reactions, purging out the system. Like, he starts to cough up and spit up violently this, like, sweet-smelling poison that has been a thing as it is detoxicized from his system. He does go unconscious from the effect, but it does not kill him.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And she says, "I thank God. It's just, can I maybe?"
I turn the camera off at this point.
Yep. I watch. I just let them, like, see him collapse to the ground, and we'll cut the feed there.
You got the feed there.
I'll float up to her, lick my thumb, and
Thank you. That's
I thought you were in league with them, Adjuster. That would have been so untoward of you.
Oh, of course not. Why would I league myself with Pilot? We are servants of the Lord. No, they hijacked my transport coming here. I was bless the Heavenly Father that you were here to help me with this, young man.
And why were you on the bridge? Prisoners usually aren't on the bridge, Adjuster.
Well, I'm very good at increasing my own perceived value.
I could see that.
So, yes, and, I do have a position of some prominence. I let's just say I was able to maneuver myself into a more actionable position in case something good happened, which it certainly did.
I very much want to believe you. I surely do. But I am going to have to make sure that I get word that your transport was taken. You're going to be staying in here? Not with him. We'll give you your own space. And also...
Does this ship not have grav crystals?
No.
Very interesting. I'll have to... Well, you don't have to tell me where you got such an interesting vessel, but I am curious.
Oh, there will be an NDA.
Oh, I see.
I learned from the best.
Oh, well, it's good that you're using your training. Yes, quarters.
I'm going to leave you in quiet contemplation.
I've come down at this point to, like, do you need me to... I'm like, I'm going to put this guy in bed. I guess.
Yeah, just put him in bed.
We have a med.
Fine. I'm just kidding. You can just... Here, come on.
Thank you. She actually she reaches his hand. Irene Melbourne.
Well, you know me.
I do, sir. And where do you like escorted one of the passenger quarters?
It's like passenger quarters. And Ship, could you make sure that our guest here is well accompanied and taken care of?
Absolutely, sir.
Limited access.
Locked
With limit.
down.
Yeah.
She can't leave the
course.
quarters.
This is our SI. We call them ship. They're a very advanced SI.
Good to know. Yeah, and you find a place on the ship that's comfortable but does not have access to the ship systems or anything like that. And you stash her away. Door locked or unlocked?
Absolutely locked.
Locked.
Okay.
Locked in just a lovely, comfortable room.
All right, noted. Yeah, so you guys are beginning to hear reports coming from the battlefield that things are sort of stabilizing. The Hounds of the Void have been able to destroy or scare off the attacking vessels.
Excellent.
There is still some action on the station itself as the people who boarded it, but station security is taking care of that. As you know, you are also hearing like who is that a fucking Yeti? Like apparently we're being helped out by a Sasquatch.
There's a Beetleborg in
There's
here.
a Beetleborg in here.
Why is he so big?
He's a big man in a big suit. But yeah, so things seem to be calming down here at the station.
I'm gonna try to suss out if anyone has figured out their targeting process for who they were murdering. If there's any word on that, or
Give me that would take an Enigmas roll. Actually, Enigmas roll or a culture roll would do that.
culture.
May I help him by doing an Enigmas roll?
Yeah,
What
sure.
do
You
think?
can figure that out.
How many of us can assist with the roll?
One of you can assist with each.
Well, I rolled so poorly. Just the one.
Just one,
I've got neither of
Nope,
those,
two,
so
sorry.
I
I
can't
don't
help.
have culture.
That's all right. It's okay.
I got two, actually.
two.
It's okay for us to fail.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, as far as the pattern is concerned, like they certainly did not like go down the line, and like they skipped certain businesses. Certain parts of like sort of the administration office. Like you can definitely like confirm this was not indiscriminate. Like they were acting on a pattern, but the pattern itself isn't readily apparent to you. It just definitely seems like they were acting. They were not marauding. They were on a mission, as it were. And there's a handful of them that have been apprehended. Mm-hmm. So you think that maybe you can probably work this out later after some more interviews have been done. Maybe
Sure,
talking to the captain a little bit more, Doc some more.
Speaking of, are we able to find a spot to put him, or he's
Is he-
Yeah, no, he's in your
Med
brig.
bay.
I mean,
Oh, he's gonna leave him in the brig,
He's in
okay.
your brig, yeah.
He's just laying down in the
Is
brig.
he stable looking? That's Vega.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm poking him in the cheek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever it was knocked him out rather than killing him. But you're able to like secure him and stabilize him. He's fine.
And it's just gonna take a few hours to get
And
the
then it
rest
takes
of
some
it out.
time for him to get him out of his system
Okay.
and get back to talking speed.
Yeah, he'll be fine. You just instead of dying, you just taking a little nappy.
Little nappy. So you guys, you still have access to that kind of like out of the way docking port the ASIYAH can port to, or you can like sort of come around and deal with the actual commercial dock.
Out of the way, please. I
Out of the
do need to
way.
report in.
Okay.
We need, yes, it's time. A little now that we've made our big entrance, a little clandestine.
All right, yeah, so you're able to make that up. You still have the codes available.
Should see if the captain how he's doing. Captain Shell or the guard guy.
You get in contact with him, and you say, "I will be incoming to escort you to the chapter house." And as you guys are like deboarding the ship, you see him come up. He is in the process of like disengaging from his biovarg. It's kind of like cracking open, and he's like sliding out of it. And you recognize the slightly older, lanky, androgynous maintenance guy who you saw before.
Always trust a janitor.
Always trust a janitor. And he's sort of like he is in the process of sort of like getting out of his suit. Like it sort of begins to fold in on itself to be something like he stashes in like one of the maintenance charts.
I'm taking pictures of it as it folds. It's so cool. I'm sorry. I'm
Like, I really would appreciate it if you would delete that, sir.
Delete.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I never got to see one.
They're very cool, but also
Every child in the FSA has to like know everything about them, but we never get to see them.
indeed. Well, stick around. Maybe you'll get to pilot one around.
Your mouth to God's ears.
Anyway, let's get you guys back to the chapter house. There's probably a lot we need to talk about. And that's where we're going to end this episode of
Oh
Trinity
my
Continuum
God.
Messiah.
Give me that Varg. Gimme.
Oh, no, you don't get Captain Aeon's Varg. That is his doom shoot. That's his Molnir
I
armor.
want to get in the robot.
I mean, there are robots. They exist. You can get in them. Trauma not necessarily.
We got it.
Yeah.
FSA kids.
FSA kids, indeed. Anyway, so thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for playing. If you'd like to support the show and the channel, please go to patreon.com/Simulacra Studios. You can become a patron, get access to our Discord server, chat with me, chat with them, chat with everybody, get access to casting calls if you want to play in future projects, including the indefinite, as far as I'm concerned, Aberrant War project
So
that is
excited.
still in the works of coming together. I see no reason why we can't just do as many of these particular episodes as I want. But for the time being, those are going to be Patreon exclusives as they roll out. But for now, let's see you guys next week. Let's see where this goes.